if I'm Denny, if I'm Kyle, I'm like, bro, do your boy a favor.
Yeah.
Get me in your car.
Yeah.
I want to win again.
Kyle Busch and Denny Hamlin have a history that stretches from fierce rivalry to cautious camaraderie, and now the NASCAR world is watching their next chapter unfold with growing urgency. Busch, the two-time NASCAR Cup Series champion, is deep in a slump that has left fans, pundits, and fellow drivers wondering what happened to Rowdy. And could Denny Hamlin be the one to help him write a new ending? The story goes back to the infamous 2010 All-Star race at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Busch, then teammates with Hamlin at Joe Gibbs Racing, was shoved into the wall by Hamlin in a final lap duel. Furious, Busch raged over the radio, threatening to physically confront his teammate. But time heals some wounds. In the years since, their relationship evolved. They are no longer bitter rivals, and despite the bad blood of the past, their bond today carries weight. Busch's 2025 season, however, has been anything but stellar. With only 2 top 5 finishes, 8 top 10s, and a mere 62 laps led across 30 races, he finds himself winless since 2023. The highlight of his year so far was a gritty 5th-place comeback at the Chicago Street Course after a spin and penalty. Yet, inconsistency and car issues have plagued his performance at Richard Childress Racing, raising questions about whether he can bounce back. Enter Danielle Trotta. On the Rubbin' Is Racing podcast, she floated a bold idea. Denny Hamlin should rescue Busch by bringing him into 23XY Racing, the team Hamlin co-owns.
He has a really good relationship with Denny. They get along great. He knows the Toyota landscape. Riley Herbst is not performing. And he's got a little money that he brings with him in sponsorship. Like, if I'm Denny, if I'm Kyle, I'm like, bro, do your boy a favor.
Yeah.
Get me in your car.
Yeah.
I want to win again.
The timing of this suggestion isn't random. Busch's current team is faltering, and Riley Herbst, the rookie in 23XY's number 35 car, has failed to break into the top 10. Herbst has had moments of promise, like a 14th at Talladega and 17th at Daytona, but his average finish is a lackluster 26.10. With 3 DNFs and no playoff berth, his performance is under scrutiny. A move to 23X might be the lifeline Busch needs, especially considering how competitive the team has been this year. Bubba Wallace and Tyler Reddick, while currently below the playoff cut line, have been in the mix. Wallace, in particular, impressed during the round of 16, leading all playoff drivers in stage points. Reddick has also shown flashes of brilliance, notably his second-place finish at Darlington. In contrast, Busch's season feels like it's slipping away. But the challenge is bigger than just performance. Busch's longtime crew chief, Randall Burnett, is leaving at the end of the season for Trackhouse Racing, where he'll team up with rising star Connor Zilisch. The expected leadership vacuum on Busch's number. 8-team adds another wrinkle to his uncertain future. Rodney Childers was rumored as a replacement, but he's headed to JR Motorsports, leaving Busch with fewer options and more questions. As all this unfolds, NASCAR veteran Kevin Harvick has weighed in with rare vulnerability. On his Happy Hour podcast, Harvick admitted he used to hate Kyle Busch, but now he's just disappointed.
I can't imagine Kyle Busch going out like this.
No.
Right? Like, it's bad for everything. It's bad for the sport. It's bad for him. It's bad for everything that says Kyle Busch. And I hate to see where it's at.
Harvick went further, dismissing the idea that Busch is simply past his prime.
I don't believe that Kyle Busch is that bad. I have a hard time believing that. So it's definitely kind of a mess.
The backdrop to all this is Busch's contract, which keeps him at Richard Childress Racing through 2026. But contracts in NASCAR have been broken before, and if both parties see more value in a fresh start, a change may be possible. With his crew chief gone and results lagging, Busch may need to evaluate if staying the course is worth it. Meanwhile, 23XI Racing's potential third car opens intriguing possibilities. Not only does Busch know the Toyota ecosystem, but he also brings championship pedigree and marketing appeal. He's still one of the most recognizable names in the sport, even if the results aren't currently there. Danielle Trotta isn't the only voice advocating for change. The NASCAR community at large is growing increasingly concerned that Busch's legacy may fizzle out unless something changes. And soon. A stint at 23. Contractual Racing, under the leadership of Hamlin, could provide him with not just better equipment, but a more stable and focused environment to regroup. And let's not forget, Hamlin himself is still chasing his elusive first championship. Managing a cup team while balancing his own title aspirations puts him in a delicate spot. Taking on Busch would be a big gamble, but also one that could pay off in spades if it reignites Busch's competitive fire. There's no confirmation yet that Hamlin is considering such a move, but public speculation, especially from respected figures like Trotta and Harvick, has a way of applying pressure. If Hamlin does act, it could transform the trajectory of both drivers' careers. Busch, for his part, has stayed professional. He hasn't lashed out publicly or blamed his team for the poor results, but the silence speaks volumes. With Burnett gone and RCR under-delivering, his options are narrowing. The clock is ticking. Denny Hamlin has always played his cards close to the vest, but this time the spotlight is on him. Will he answer the call and throw his former rival a lifeline, or will Busch be left to wrestle with another season of what-ifs? What's clear is this: a decision must be made, and when it is, it could change not just Kyle Busch's career, but the landscape of NASCAR for years to come. Adding to the mix is Toyota's growing influence across the Cup Series. With their current lineup delivering strong results, bringing Busch back into their ecosystem could further fortify their dominance. It would also offer Busch technical support he's familiar with, something he's sorely missed at RCR. The technical alliance and engineering pipeline between Toyota and its teams are some of the most refined in NASCAR, which could provide Busch with a better performance baseline immediately. Furthermore, 23XI Racing is reportedly interested in expanding operations, which makes the timing even more critical. Rumors suggest a third full-time car could be announced for 2026, opening the perfect window for Busch to slide in without displacing an existing driver. A lineup of Wallace, Reddick, and Busch would instantly give 23XY one of the most diverse and experienced stables in the garage, mixing youth, consistency, and star power. If Busch were to make the leap, it would signal a dramatic late-career revival attempt, one that could energize fans, boost TV ratings, and reshape postseason dynamics. It's the kind of bold storyline NASCAR thrives on, and right now, it's sitting on Denny Hamlin's desk. Beyond the track, Busch's addition to 23X could also enhance the team's brand appeal and sponsorship leverage. With 2 championships under his belt and a reputation as one of the most polarizing yet captivating figures in the sport, Busch brings undeniable star power. His presence would draw more eyes to the team and its partners, providing valuable media exposure and potential financial upside. From a business perspective, this isn't just a driver acquisition. It's a strategic investment that could elevate the entire 23XI racing enterprise. Moreover, a potential Hamlin-Busch reunion would offer one of the most compelling redemption arcs in NASCAR history. 2 former rivals turned allies, joining forces to chase a final wave of glory, could resonate deeply with fans. It's a narrative packed with emotion, history, and stakes, exactly the kind of drama that keeps fans engaged and the sport thriving.